So I have an update, some updates from yesterday's video. I'll link it down below if you haven't watched it. When I told you guys I have content for days, I actually meant that I have content for weeks because it's crazy. There are a couple people that I've talked about in my videos that are confirmed scammers. You know, we have proof. And then there's a whole list of people that are alleged scammers. One of the alleged scammers changed her name recently on Whatnot, and I thought that was kind of like, okay. She claimed that she changed her name to the name of her business. Previous name was Buddy's Mom, and now it's Buried Archive. So yeah, just thought that was worth noting. Allegedly, she sells fake aloe items. She said that her husband works for an aloe warehouse, and that's how they get their stuff. And I'm like, aloe isn't gonna be giving your husband a shit ton of new with tag stuff for him to like turn around and sell. I don't know, just seems a little weird, but I feel like it's worth mentioning. Again, alleged. The person that I talked about yesterday, Murph Brooks on Poshmark. So at the beginning of the video, I told you guys, you know, he was still selling. I did kind of a part 2 in that video. It was the next morning and his Poshmark closet was gone. All of the listings were gone. Well, his closet is now back up. So I don't know if it was like a 24 hour, well, no, it wasn't. Well, maybe, yeah, it was 24 hours. I don't know. He doesn't have any shows scheduled, and basically in his closet is just all of his sold listings. He doesn't have any like active listings. So yeah, I thought that that was worth mentioning as well. I thought that Poshmark did the right thing by, you know, taking down his closet, but it looks like it's back up, or at least the solds are all back up. Like, I also had somebody come at me in my DMs saying that they don't think that I should be talking about this situation. They just think that I should focus on the people selling fakes on Whatnot. I don't think that someone stealing a brand's logo illegally and putting it on a shirt and making a profit, they don't think that that's a big enough issue to talk about. They think that it's petty. Petty was a word that they used, and they don't think that I should group them in with like Mariel and Rosie. I tried to explain to them there's a big picture and there's little pieces that add up and make the big picture, and this is absolutely something that I should talk about. It's not petty. And then they went on to say like, oh, you're losing credibility. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm losing credibility. I'm literally showing you proof. So yeah, and then they're like, oh, you're gaslighting me. I'm like, I don't understand what you are even saying. You're making no sense. So I just stopped responding. I'm not gonna out this person's name. And they just said, it's not fair for you to be doing this to an innocent man that's just trying to make a living for his family by telling the customers up front they're just fashion inspired items. Okay, first of all, he's not innocent, because even though he's calling them fashion inspired, he's still stealing a legally trademarked logo and putting it on something and making a profit. I feel like a fucking broken record having to repeat that over and over again, but people just can't get it through their heads. And he's trying to make an income for his family. How about you do something that's not illegal? Like you have mouths to feed. Okay, that doesn't give you an out to do something illegal. Please let me know if you guys agree with anything this person is saying, because I'm genuinely like, what the fuck? This person said, I also want to mention that it's one thing for you to fight for the customer rights, but as your supporter, the territory you're going right now is uncalled for. Once again, I'm saying everything with love. No need for you to take what I'm saying any other way. It's uncalled for. What? Guys, literally when people try, this happens literally with everything I talk about. It always gets twisted around into me being the bad person. It's uncalled for. No, what's uncalled for is these fucking pieces of shit thinking that they're untouchable and they can get away with this. That's what's uncalled for. And then she said, I don't think the people on Instagram is being honest with you. Someone needs to tell you at this point it's being too nitpicky. And then I found out that this person actually knows this guy personally and she's a customer of his. So, because I asked her, I'm like, are you one of the ones that he goes live with? Because he co-hosts like a bunch of random people. And so I could understand, you know, if she was someone that he goes live with and then she's like, oh shit, now he can't help me sell my stuff. But she said she knows them personally. She continued to say some stuff should just be left alone. Oh, we should just let scammers scam, right? That's what we should do. She said, yes, technically it's wrong to use those labels, but I can go down the list and say petty crimes that we do every day. I'm not breaking the law on the regular every day. So I don't know about you, but Please let me know if you guys feel the same, if you don't think I should be talking about this. I know there's going to be haters that are like, ah, like I got a comment yesterday, someone was like, get a fucking life, good grief. It's like, at least I'm getting paid to make these videos and you're just wasting your time commenting on my video. So in yesterday's video, I talked about two people. I talked about the guy on Poshmark, and then I talked about someone on Whatnot chasing the grand amour. And I told you guys how I DM'd her on Instagram. She hadn't responded to me by the time I made that video. Well, she did respond to me last night. And basically, I mean, we kind of went like back and forth for a while, but here are some of the highlights. Here are some of the highlights. First thing she said to me was, you don't know me or my business, yet you're posting my business on your YouTube. I'm definitely reporting you. I'm like, reporting me for what? What do you, like, nothing. I've done nothing wrong. And she goes on to say, I was given permission to sell them on there, but clearly didn't take a chance to listen. You're just obviously not a good person trying to hurt others to get views. I am just reporting on the shit that these people are doing. So they're actually hurting themselves. And yes, the whole point of a YouTube video is to get views. So you're correct about that part. So yeah, she said she had permission to use this stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm like, show me your licensing from, you know, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Disney, Friends. I was like, show me the licensing and I'll eat my words. I'll be like, oh shit, she really did have permission. She was more along the line saying that Whatnot told her it was okay. And I'm like, Whatnot doesn't know their eyeballs from their asshole, okay? Like, we don't go by Whatnot says, because they do not know what the fuck they're talking about. This was the funniest part. She said, so taking videos and images of my store and posting them isn't illegal? I can't even say that without laughing. So she is saying, okay, let's just break it down. So she's saying that me taking images that she used, you know, like her little pictures of her fake Chanel snow globes. So she's saying that me taking her picture and posting it on YouTube is illegal. But her stealing a brand's logo, putting it on a shirt and profiting off that isn't illegal. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? And she threatened to sue me too. She said stealing, she said, yes, stealing content is illegal. You cannot use my content without my permission. Girl, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what you are doing. I feel like I live on another planet. I feel like there's just these people, they don't understand life and words and common sense and then I had to hit her with the Copyright Act of 1976, specifically Section 107, where it states that you can use pictures, videos, for the purpose of criticism, news reporting, teaching, like that's all protected under the Fair Use Act on YouTube here. Well, everyone actually go Google that, educate yourselves, because all these people, they're like, oh, well, you did this. Like it's protected, but nice try. Like, don't come at me and think that you know what you're talking about when you don't, because I'll fucking tell you that you don't, just like I told her. After that, her tone changed and she was like, oh, there's other people selling fake bags and you're targeting me. Like a bag, a candle, like again, everything adds up. There's a big picture. My kids are wild today, by the way, if you can hear them. She ended up taking down her listings on Whatnot, you know, the candles, the snow globes, the keychains, was that it? I think the water bottles. She ended up taking those down. So basically she went from threatening to sue me to realizing that she has no ground to stand on to sue me. It's actually like her attorney would laugh at her and then handcuff her because she's actually the one that's doing an illegal thing, to, you know, telling me I should take down my content. And I thought about it. I really did. I thought about it. I'm like, should I? I'm like, no, I'm not going to. I will make an update and say that she did the right thing by taking down her listings. She did say she's going to talk to her attorney to see what he says. Girl, I can already tell you, I can save you some time. I can save you some money. He's going to tell you you can't infringe upon, you know, a trademarked anything. She was also kind of shit talking me in her show last night too. A couple of you guys sent me clips from her show because she had a show last night. I had a live show last night, like I think at the same time, so I couldn't go on her show. But yeah, after seeing that, I'm like, you know, well, was she genuine and, you know, really being sorry? Then she mentioned she's gonna go sell her stuff on TikTok. I'm like, girl, good luck. There was just a huge like sting operation on TikTok where a shit ton of sellers got in trouble for doing exactly what she's doing. I'll link some articles down below. I do want to leave you guys with some screenshots of some other sellers that are selling some stuff. All these particular sellers are selling on Poshmark, and I think that they bought these shirts from the Murph Brooks guy. I think. I'm not 100% certain on that. I I think. Oh yeah, reposted from, oh, it says it right there, reposted from Murph. Yeah, so these are all from him. These are all from him. First off, we get the Gucci Mickey Mouse collaboration shirt. What else do we got? Oh my gosh, this is confusing because like which way do you go? Which way do you go? It looks like some of them are in the same direction. So how do you figure out where's where? Oh, we got a ugly ass Chanel. Chanel. Look at this. He's switching things up a little bit. We got a Barbie. We got a Barbie logo. I'm gonna go. I just wanted to tell you guys those few updates. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you guys think that I should be talking about this. I mean, I'm gonna be talking about it regardless, but yeah, I just didn't understand. I don't know. I just didn't understand why that person, well, I mean, I do understand why that person, because she said she's a customer of his, and I feel like she's closer to him than she wants me to know. So it affects her if he can't sell shit. So I feel like that's why she's like kind of coming at me like that. But let me know your thoughts. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.